Yes, yeah, that's right. All right, good morning. Any pains, injuries before we start? Okay. All right, good day, everyone. This is Stephen Chang coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. We are part of Liberty Harbor here. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand, as well as through Zoom. You can register through ubindi.com. And if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10. You can pay through Venmo or PayPal, and the information on payment is on the bottom of the video. And of course, all of this is on the website as well, simhayoga.com. If you're working with any kind of special conditions or injuries today, make sure that you are modifying or skipping poses altogether. Today's class is Intermediate Advanced Lab. It is a level 2, level 3. Okay, let's sit up tall. If you're tight around the hips, you may elevate and sit up on a block or a blanket. Let the palms face up, and the fingers come to Jnana Mudra, thumb and index fingers touching. And start to center the breath. Let your inhales even out with your exhales. Three ohms together. Inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer in front of the heart, pressing the thumbs into your heart, heart back into the thumbs, lifting the heart up toward the sky, setting your intention for yoga practice, devoting your practice to someone or something or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart. Chanting the mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call a response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrava, Pavitrava, Sarva Vushtan, Sarva Vushtan, Tatopiwa, Tatopiwa, Yaha Smarit, Yaha Smarit, Pundrikaksham, Pundrikaksham, Sapahya, Sapahya, Pihendraha, Pihendraha, Suchihi, Suchihi. Starting to open the eyes and let the palms face up, fingers come back to Jnana Mudra. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side. Elongate through the left side of the neck. And chin toward the right shoulder. Release back to center. Drop the right hand. Left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the right side. And chin toward the left shoulder. Release back to center. Drop the left hand. Chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction, ear to one side. Roll it back. Opposite side. Roll a center. Take a few more rounds at your own pace. Back to center. Pause. And then taking the opposite direction. Come back to center again. Lift the chin parallel to the floor. Neutral spine. Extend the legs forward, separating your feet. I realize I forgot to sanitize your hands, but we're good for now. Extending the legs forward. All right, separating your feet, hands to support to either side, and turning your toes toward each other, and then roll them out. Draw in, roll out. Draw in. Take outer rotation, circling the ankles. Back to center, switch them around, inner rotations. Come back to center again. Cross your shins, take the opposite shin on top, the non-dominant crossing of the legs. Raise the arms up high, extend, exhale, twist to the right. Inhale back to center, arms up. Exhale, twist to your left. Back to center again. Side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Take back up, other side. Back to center again. Legs forward, forward fold, reaching for your feet, ankles, or shins. Make your way back up. Bend your knees, swing the legs back behind you, hands and knees. And then let's take the knees a little bit wider, maybe about mat's width, and your toes are pointed. You know what? Actually, let's take the toes tucked. I think I like the toes tucked a little bit better. All right, so with your hands supporting, draw the seat toward the heels, so you're stretching your thighs, your knees, and your toe joints. Lift back up, lean forward just a little bit, and also lean the hips forward. Draw the seat back again. Come forward. Draw the seat back. Come forward. Come back to neutral again. Walk your hands forward just a little bit. All right, so maybe about one handprint forward. So draw the seat back. So now you're stretching your arms and your shoulders a little bit more. And the seat maybe toward the heels a little bit more, giving your glutes a little bit more openness and hips. And then on the inhale, come back up and lean forward. Draw back. Lean forward. Draw back. Lean forward. This time, untuck the toes. Draw the seat back as far back toward the heels as you can, and maybe lowering your chest and chin toward the floor. Right? If the chin toward the floor is too much for your shoulders and your back, it could be forehead. So it's like a very long child's pose, very active child's pose. Inhale, come up. Now this time, you can lift your feet a little bit to lean the hips forward and lower the hips a little bit more. So now you're beginning to add a back bend. And then draw the heels back down and reach back. Inhale, come up and forward. Draw back. Come up and forward. And then maybe lean forward a little bit more. Broaden your shoulders, so it's like a variation of a cobra pose with your feet elevated. And start to release, draw back. Walk your knees back to center to where your normal child's pose would be, and release forward. Keep your left arm extended. Thread the right arm underneath, right shoulder, right cheek toward the floor. Press into your left hand, lift back up a little bit, switch hands. Right arm forward, left arm threads, and twist. Lift back up. This time, come to hands and knees. Tuck the toes under. Cat cows, inhale, draw the navel down. Raise your tail, raise the back of the head. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Come back to neutral spine. Left hand walks one handprint wider, one handprint further forward. Inhale, raise your right elbow up. So we're threading through up and down 3 times. Thread through, stay elevated. Inhale, lift. Exhale, thread through. Inhale, lift. This time, exhale, thread through and lower the right shoulder, right cheek toward the floor. Press your left hand down, left elbow is reaching up, and then use that resistance to twist deeper. Keep the twist. Reach your left arm forward and extend. Reach, reach, reach. You can touch the floor with your left hand. So use your fingers to the floor as traction, so you can walk it as far forward as you can. And then now let's take it into half bind. Left arm up and behind you. Raise your left arm back up, left hand to the floor for support. Extend the left leg back, open up the hips and bend the left knee. Re-extend the left foot, step it out to the left side. Lift up to hands and knees here, combined with the gate pose. Right hand, one handprint wider, one handprint further forward. Press into your right hand. Lift the left elbow up. Again, threading through 3 times. Thread through on the exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, thread. Inhale, lift. This time, exhale, thread all the way through. Left shoulder, left cheek down, right elbows up. Press your right hand to the floor for resistance and stacking more actively. Reach your right hand forward. Again, crawling your right fingertips to the floor and extending forward for the shoulder stretch. And then right arm up and back behind you, half bind. Release your right hand down to the floor. Lift back up. Walk your hands in and lift to the preparation for a gate pose. And then side bending to your left. Take it back up. Side bending to the right. Take it back up. Right hand behind you, left arm forward, bend your left elbow. Inhale, draw the left elbow back. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, draw the left elbow back. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, twist to the right. Stay twisting to the right. Then reach your right hand to your right heel, left arm up and back. Release. Take it back up. Hands to the floor. Reach your left heel back. Reach your right hand back. Grab the foot and kick back. Tiger pose. Then release your right hand to the floor. Left leg back. Tuck the right toes under. Lift the right knee. 3-legged dog. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose and round. 3 times. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, left knee in. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, left knee in. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Re-extend the left foot, step it forward. Warrior 1. On the exhale, open it up. Warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Right hand to the floor, left arm up. Inhale, take it back up. Reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor. Left foot stepping back, plank. Inhale, 1 breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Marina, may I ask you to shift your mat over here just a little bit. The reason is because on the video, it looks obscene. The leg is right in the wrong position. Your leg is right in the wrong position. Inhale, come forward into your plank. Take the knees down. Okay? Walk your right hand, one handprint wider, one handprint further forward. Inhale, raise left arm up. Exhale, thread through to twist. 3 times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, thread. Inhale, lift. Exhale, thread, and lower the left shoulder, left cheek to the floor, and twist deeper. So the right hand pressing down, right elbow is reaching up. Keep that twist. Reach your right hand forward and extend. Traction, your right fingertips to the floor, and get into the right shoulder stretch. Raise your right arm up and behind you for the half bind. Raise your right arm back up. Right hand to the floor. Lift back up. We have to extend the legs. So stay on the floor. Reach your right leg back. Open up the hips. Bend the right knee. Then re-extend the right leg. Reach it out to the side and lift back up. Coming back to your hands and knees. All right, then left hand, one handprint wider, one handprint further forward. Inhale, raise your right elbow up. Exhale, thread it through 3 times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, thread through. Inhale, lift. Exhale, thread all the way through. Right shoulder, right cheek comes down. Then extend the left hand further forward, reaching for the left shoulder stretch. Then raise your left arm up and behind you for the half bind. Release your left hand to the floor. Lift back up. Walk your hands in and then standing up for your shape of gate pose, Parighasana. And then side bending to the right. Inhale, come up. Side bend the other direction. Inhale, come back up. Left hand behind you, right arm forward, and bend your right elbow. Inhale, draw the right elbow back. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, twist left. Stay twisting to the left. Then release your left hand to grab the left heel. Reach your right arm up and back. Take back up. Walk your hands forward. Reach your right heel back. Bend your right knee and bind for your tiger pose. Re-extend. Tuck the left toes under. Lift the left knee. 3-legged dog. Exhale. Right knee in toward the nose and round. Inhale, kick up. Exhale. Right knee in. Inhale, kick up. Exhale. Right knee in. Kick it up. Open up the hips. Bend the right knee. Re-extend. Step the right foot forward. Warrior 1. Open it up. Warrior 2. Flip the front palm. Reverse warrior. Exhale. Side angle. Inhale. Come back up. Reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, right foot stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, come forward into a plank. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Reach your fingertips back, reach your toes back. Inhale, left. Bend your knees, reach back, grab your feet. Once you're ready, lift a little bit higher. Release, child's pose. Come up, camel pose. Right, so hands supporting to your lower back, broaden, lean the hips forward, lean the upper torso back. If you're ready to reach back for your heels, go ahead and take it. Make your way back up. Walk your hands forward, down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Right knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Right knee outside of the right arm and touch. Kick the right leg back up. Knee comes into twist. Kick it back up. Step the right foot forward. Warrior one. Wrap the hands back behind you. Interlace. Lift up, gaze up. Come up to a neutral spine, and then lean forward to a diagonal. Keep the shoulders broadening, keep the left heel grounding, and the crown of the head forward. Lean the torso to the left side just a little bit. Keep the spine straight. Come down, maybe about parallel the floor. Keep the torso parallel straighten if you can, and then maybe lean forward a little bit more. So still maintaining a pretty neutral spine as you hinge at the hips to take it forward. Now, if you want to release your head, you can round the upper back and the cervical spine, crown of the head toward the floor. Inhale, come all the way back up. Warrior one. Open it up. Warrior two. Lengthen out the right leg. Triangle pose. Inhale, come up. Reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor. Right foot, stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, forward into your plank. Lower all the way down to the belly. Reach your toes back. Reach your arms forward this time. Inhale, lift. Reach your hands back. Bend your knees. Now this time, grab the ankles and flex your feet. Then lift. Release all the way down. Child's pose. Come up, camel pose. With your left hand, grab the left foot. Reach your right arm forward. up and back. Release, switch arms, switch legs. Release, hands forward, down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the left knee outside of left arm and touch. Kick it back up. Knee comes into twist. Kick it back up. Step the left foot forward. Warrior one. Wrap the hands back behind you. Take the other thumb on top. Lift up, gaze upwards. Come to neutral spine. Then lean the torso forward to a diagonal. So think neutral long spine. So we're not going to round just yet. Then lean the torso over to the right, and then come forward maybe about parallel the floor. So keep a much more neutral spine. If you have more, lean forward with a neutral spine, dip down a little bit more, angling the crown of the head toward the floor. And then now, release the head. So it's the cervical spine, upper spine that gets a little bit of a relief. Inhale, lift back up, square back to center, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Lengthen out the left leg, triangle pose. Inhale, come all the way up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, left foot stepping back, plank. Inhale one breath, exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Take the arms out to a T, left cheek comes to the floor, bend your right knee. Lift and step back. Now, if you can step the right foot closer toward your seat so you can ground the heel for support, keep your right hand on the floor for support, and then move your left heel further out to the left side, point the toes, and lift the left leg. Release, square back to center. Switch sides, right cheek down. Bend your left knee, lift the left thigh, step it back behind you. So first, get that foot making contact to the floor. Then walk your left heel in a little bit closer, maybe even grounding the left heel down for support. Then move your right leg further out to the right side, and then lift the right leg. Release, square back, Sphinx pose. Forearms down, grab opposite elbows, belly and lower ribs to the floor, then press your forearms down to lift your chest and gaze slightly toward the floor, forward in front of you, so that the back of the neck remains long. Press into your hands. Lift the elbows up. Bhujangasana. Soften the elbows a little bit. Walk your hands in. One hand print. And then circle the shoulders forward, up and back as you lengthen out the arms and lift the torso a little higher. Either stay there if you have one more in you. Soften your elbows. Walk your hands in. Another hand print. Then circle the shoulders forward, up, and back as you lengthen. Begin to release. Child's pose. Down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Exhale, right knee to the outside of the right arm. Down the outside of the right arm to the inside of the right arm and lift. Down the inside of the right arm to the outside of the right arm. Lift and kick back. Open up the hips and flip. Flip it back around. Right leg up. Step the right foot forward. Crescent moon. Left knee comes down. Settle into that hip opener. When you're ready, Venus Mudra. Binding for mermaid. Mermaid 1. You may stay here for Mermaid 1 or transition to Mermaid 2, grabbing the inside of the foot. Slip that foot to your elbow crease and reach back. Begin to release. Pyramid. Hands to either side of the right foot, lengthen out the right leg. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And with that lengthiness, the best of your abilities, hinge only at the hips, take it forward. Once you get a nice right back of the leg stretch, hamstrings, your calves, then if you want to release the upper back just a little bit and nose in toward the knee, you may. So make sure that you are methodical in getting that stretch to the right hamstrings before you start rounding. Bend the front knee, ground the back heel. Come up for Warrior 2. Lengthen out the right leg. Extended triangle. Half-bound triangle. Left arm up and behind you. Now, if you can get your inner right thigh, go ahead and take the inner right thigh with your left hand. If you cannot, just your lower back is fine. Double bound half moon. Kick the gaze to the floor, bend your right knee. So first, right hand forward and get into the balance of the half bound half moon. Once you have that balance, then bend your left knee. With your right hand, grab the inside of the left foot. And so it's a double bound half moon, or maybe even a variation of your Chapasana, whatever you want to call this. Begin to release, step it back, reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, chaturanga dog, down dog. Come forward into your plank. Lower all the way down to the belly. Arms out, right cheek down. Keep your left leg extended. Raise your left leg. Stack your hips, your left toes. Reach back behind you to the right-hand corner of the room. Then lift your right leg. Reach your right foot to the left side. Elevating your legs. Reach strongly through your toes and extend. Square back. Switch sides. Left cheek down, stack the hips. Right toes reach back behind you. Then lift the left leg, left toes reach the opposite direction, and then you're scissoring your legs. Release, square back, Sphinx pose. Now this time in your Sphinx, we're going to take a half frog. So left leg out to the side. Leg is roughly 90 degrees. So you're thinking about lining up the left knee with the left hip, and the left foot is flexed. Setting up your Sphinx to the upper body and lift. Then bending your right knee. Reach back with the left hand, grab the foot, kick back, and look behind you. Start to release. Square back. Release your left leg back. Prepare for the right leg. So frog leg on the right side. Right knee lines up with the hip, 90 degrees with your legs, and flex your right foot. Square back into your Sphinx, and feel like the right hip is actively leaning downwards. So you're going into the hip opener. Then bend your left knee. Reach back with your right hand, grab the foot, kick back, and look behind you past your right shoulder. Begin to release. Square back. When you're ready, press your hands to the floor, lift up, and walk your hands in as close as you can. And then lengthen out the arms by circling your shoulders forward, up and back, going into your Bhujangasana. Bend the elbows, soften, draw all the way down, child's pose. Down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Left knee to the outside of the left arm. Down the outside of the left arm, inside of the left arm, and lift. Down the inside of the left arm to the outside of the left arm, lift. And then kick it back, open up the hips, and flip. Flip back around, left leg up. Step the left foot forward. Warrior one. Open it up. Warrior two. Lengthen out the left leg. Extend it. Triangle. Half bind. Right arm up and behind you. So try to find the lower back or your inner left thigh if you can connect. Bend your left knee. Reach your left hand forward, coming into a half bound, half moon. Once you connect there, feeling pretty steady, you can bend your right knee, reach back with your left hand, bind the hand to foot, double bound, half moon. Begin to break. Step it back. Warrior two, reverse warrior. And then hands to the floor. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Step the left foot forward. Low lunge, right foot forward. Standing forward bend. Feet together, knees together. Take it up to chair. Stepping on the left foot. Pick up the right knee. Tree pose. Once you're steady, you may take whatever variations you like. Wrapping hands back, binding. If you're working with a half lotus, take your half lotus. If you want to take that into a forward fold, any additional variations you like, go ahead and work through. All right. When you're ready, arms up. Draw the right knee forward. Step the right foot down, chair. Stay in your chair for a few breaths to reset your knees, especially if you took the half lotus. Oh, I forgot crescent moon on the second side, didn't I? Yes. Exhale, dive forward. Let's take it now. Step the right foot back. Right knee comes down. All right, once you're steady, feeling pretty good, Venus Mudra. Binding for mermaid. Mermaid one. Grab the outside of the right foot. Kick back. Reach your left arm forward, up and back. If this is good for you, stay here. If you're going further, grab the inside of the foot. Slip that right foot to your right elbow crease. And then you can just reach your left arm up. If you are able to extend back to bind, take the bind and take the full pose. Begin to release. Pyramid. Tuck the right toes under. Frame your left foot with your hands. Yeah, should have done this before we did the double bound half moon. All right, bend the front knee, ground the back heel, circle it up into reverse warrior, and then hands to the floor, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Inhale, step the right foot forward, low lunge, left foot forward, standing forward bend, feet together, knees together. Bend the knees, rise up, chair. Stepping on the right foot, pick up the left knee, tree pose, second side. And if you're working with additional variations, repeat what you did on the first side. Right? So some of us took a bind, and then others of us started working on half lotus, etc. So go ahead and continue to work with your variations. All right, start to break. Step the left foot back down. Come back to chair for a few breaths to reset the knees. Exhale, dive forward. Step the left foot back, step the right foot back. Let's just come back to down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Draw the left knee in toward the nose. Land that shin to your floor. Pigeon pose. Inch your right knee further back. Elongate through the spine. Once you're set, make your way forward. Once you get a few breaths in your pigeon, you can make some choices. Stay here in a passive pigeon. Just work on the hip opening here. If you like twisting, if you like binding, if you like to invert, all that good stuff, go ahead and play. All right, so if you're just looking for a simple back bend, it's nice to maybe just stay in pigeon and lift up. If you like to twist, you can twist to your left by, again, threading the needle. If you can reach back and bind hand to foot, you can take it. If you want to go the other direction, draw the left seat down, reach your left heel further up so that the shin becomes more parallel to the front of the mat. Flex your foot. Lean over toward the left foot and hook the left tricep to serve the left foot and twist here. If you want to bind in your mermaids, just like we did in Crescent Moon, you can do the same binds in Pigeon. You might even take Mermaid 1 and revolve it. You have about 3 more breaths. All right, let's break. Lift back up. Take the left seat down. Swing the right leg forward. And then center your seat. Chances are you're a little bit off to left a little bit. All right, and let's do leg cradle. Grabbing the right ankle, supporting from the outside of the ankle. Flex your right foot. Try to sit up a little bit taller first before you elevate your heel. Once you have a lengthy spine, now you can concentrate on lifting the heel. All right, go only as far up as you can manage without rounding the spine. And then let's draw the right knee back. Extend the right heel forward. Grab either side of the right foot. Extend for your Parighasana. So we tend to round the spine here, right? Trying to balance. So I want you to think about lifting the upper back or the sternum up and then leaning the head slightly back so you are thinking a neutral spine. twisting. Left hand to outside the right foot, right arm back. If you want the hand to flow for support or the half bind, you can. Or the right arm reaching straight back is fine. Square back to center, bend your right knee, a full leg cradle. So wrapping the arms underneath your right shin, make sure you flex your right foot. And again, try to sit up as tall as you can. Four corners pose. Keep the left arm underneath the right ankle. Free up your right hand, either right hand to back of the head and sitting up tall, or if you can take the bind, take the bind. And then shift back toward the sacrum, free up your left leg and extend. Stay balancing here. Release your binds. Then, with your right leg, draw the right leg over your arm a little bit better. Stay balancing. And then grab the left leg from the outside the left leg and extend up and balancing here. And begin to release. Extend the legs forward, arms up, and forward fold. Grabbing your feet, ankles or your shins. Re-lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. And make your way back up, cross the shins, walk back, jump back, chaturanga, dog, down dog. Take some movement. All right, second side. Right leg up. Draw the right knee in. Land the shin to the floor. Set up your pigeon. And then make your way forward. When you're ready, and then if you're taking additional variations, anything you want. All right, so again, a simple back bend could be just elevating your torso to a more vertical line, and this will give you a very nice back bend as well as a more enhanced hip opener, left quad stretch. If you're threading the needle to the right, left arm underneath your right, left shoulder, left cheek comes down, you can just press your right hand to the floor and using that resistance to stack more for a deeper rotation, or you can reach your right hand back behind you, looking for the big toe. If you're going the opposite direction, lift back up, take the right seat down, move the right heel further up so that the shin becomes more parallel to front of the mat, flex your foot. Then angle your torso toward the right foot and then hook the right tricep. Just over the right foot and twist. Right, and then you have the option of your mermaids. Mermaid 1, Mermaid 2, revolved Mermaid 1, so it's the right hand to your left foot. Alrighty, let's start to make your way up. Take the right seat down, swing the left leg forward, and center your seat. This time I'll face you. All right, so leg cradle. Bend your left knee, support the outside of the left ankle, flex your left foot, find a lengthy spine first, and then start to elevate your heel. Then start to draw the left knee further back. Extend the left heel forward, grabbing either side of the left foot. Now, if you cannot fully extend the leg, you can bend your left knee. And again, if you tend to round your spine, lift the sternum, lift the upper back, and then draw the head slightly back, looking up at an angle. And that hopefully gets you to a more neutral position with your spine. Now keep the left heel lined up with the left hip, shooting straight forward. Now keep the gaze looking forward as well. Right hand grab the left ankle. Keep track of what the left leg is doing as you rotate your left arm back to twist. You can support with your left hand down to the floor, or a half bind to make it more difficult, or just your left arm reaching back is fine. Square back, bend your left knee, full leg cradle. Arms underneath your left shin. Make sure you flex your left foot to protect the ankle joint on the knee joint of the left side, left leg. Four corners pose. Right arm stays underneath your left ankle. Release your left hand, either left hand behind you and sitting up tall, or if you can bind, take the bind. And then once you're steady, shift back toward the sacrum, raise your right leg up. Stay balancing on the sacrum. Release your bind. Start to maneuver your left arm underneath your left leg, so as high up as you can. Then once you're steady, with your right hand, grab the outer right leg and extend as high up as you can. Begin to release. Legs forward. Let's separate your feet about 2 fist distance. Raise the arms up. Reach forward, but this time grab the inside of the heels. Re-lengthen and fold. Now, if you can't grab the heels, you can grab the inner legs. Start to release. Cross your shins again. Walk back. Jump back. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Come forward into your plank. Lower the knees down. Virasana. Inner thighs and your knees together. Feet wider apart. If you are able to, take the seat all the way down. You should be able to insert your hand in between your hips and your heels, right? So if you can sit all the way down, fantastic. If you cannot, if you need to elevate, sit up on a block or a blanket. If you don't have any props and you cannot sit all the way down, I recommend using your hands to help you support so you can take some of that weight away. But you do want to stretch your quads, your knees, your shins, and the tops of the feet. Yes, if you want to recline back, you can recline back. 3 more deep breaths. All right, start to ease your way back out of the pose. Then lean the torso forward. Walk your hands forward. Draw the heels back in, tuck the toes under. And let's just lean back first to stretch your toes. Then lean back even more to lift the knees. Lean back even more, maybe heels together. Seat toward the heels and fold forward in a yogic squat. Walk your hands all the way in. Take the seat down. Extend the legs forward. Seated spinal twist. Half variation, left leg extended, right foot over. Full variation. Left heel comes in first, right leg over. Right hand behind you, left arm up and twist. Inhale back to center. Exhale, counter twist to your left. Yogi's options. Stay here in the neutralizing twist, or inversion of your choice to the back of the mat. You can try a tripod, classic headstand, or if you want arm balance instead, you can do one-legged crow. Maybe one-legged crow into your headstands, whatever you want. All right, good. All righty. Beginning to finish up, come back to your neutralizing twist, square back to center, and then extend the legs forward. So you might want to just shake out your legs just a little bit. All righty, second side. So if you took the half variation, right leg extended, left foot over. If you took the full variation, right heel comes in, left leg on top. Left hand behind you, right arm up, extend on the inhale, exhale, twist. Did you do the wrong leg on the first side? I thought you were with us. I think you were with us. Is that correct? I think it's correct now. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, counter twist. So again, your options. Stay here in the neutralizing twist, or maneuver yourself to face the back. Classic headstand, tripod headstand, one-legged crow. Now, Simon, just to let you know, you do have another option for your one-legged crow. Rather than right leg up and shifting forward with the left foot down, you can go the other way. Left foot up first, right leg down, shift forward, and then raise your right leg. So you can do either way. So for some of us, it's easier one way. For others of us, it's easier the other. So try it out. That's right. All right, let's start to finish up. Square back to center, extending both legs forward. Shake it out. All right, left leg stays extended, right heel comes in. Left hand to the floor for support, right arm up and folding forward. Inhale, take it back up. Counter twist to the right. Back to center again. Draw the right heel back. Try to get the legs to 90 degrees if you can. If that's tight for you, go less than 90. If that's very easy for you, you always have the option to go wider than 90 or even in a split forward fold, okay? So up to you. Left hand down, right arm up, and fold. Inhale, take it back up. Counter twist to the right. Stay twisting. Side bend over the left leg. Reach your right arm overhead. Either just extend or bind the hand to the foot if you can. Or if you want to take infinity pose, you can lift the seat. Thread the left arm underneath to grab the right heel. Sit back down and then take the bind. All right, start to release, come back up. Keep the legs and counter twist to your left. All right, take it back to center. Carry the right leg forward. Again, shake it out just a little bit. Second side, right leg stays extended. Left heel comes in. Right hand to the floor, left arm up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, slightly rotate to the right to reach forward. Re-lengthen on the inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, take it back up. Exhale, counter twist to the left. Back to center again. Take the left heel back. Legs are 90 degrees, less than 90 if you need a little bit of a modification. Wider than 90, up to a split if you have that flexibility. Right hand down, left arm up and fold. Inhale, come back up. Counter twist to your left. Stay twisting, side bending over the right leg. Reach your left arm overhead and just extend or binding left hand to the right foot. And again, if you're taking the infinity, you can draw the heel in closer, lift the seat. Right hand threads underneath to grab the left heel, sit back down, and then come back to the bind. Start to release. Make your way back up. Keep the legs. Counter twist to the right. Square back. Carry the left leg forward. Shake it out a little bit. And then lowering onto your back. Stick a reclined twist. Left knee comes in. Left arm out to a T and twist to the right. Take it back to center. Switch legs. Switch arms. Twist the opposite direction. Square back to center. Hug both knees in. Then step the feet to the floor. Slide the legs forward, separating your feet. Toes turned out. Arms alongside. Palms face up. Eyes are closed. Lips touching. Shavasana. Final relaxation. Let it all go. Beginning to draw your breath back in, moving your fingers and your toes. When you're ready, reach the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions. Rolling over to your right side. When you come up to a comfortable cross-legged, let's take your non-dominant shin on top. Palms face up. Fingers come back to Gana Mudra. Inhale for Om. Hands together in prayer, bowing forward, sealing in the practice. Come up. Namaste, everybody. Thank you, sir, for being here today. And thank you for sharing your practice with me. Again, my name is Stephen Chang, coming to you live from 333 Grand, part of Liberty Harbor in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. You can visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the streaming schedule, the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand, as well as through Zoom. If you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Information on the bottom of the video, and you can find all of this information again on my website, simhayoga.com. Be well, take care, see you soon.